Guys, welcome to my ramp. This is it in Vista. When I sat to think about what to do, I wanted to adapt the existing ramp into something else so it could be added to this already humongous thing.
Bob's gonna do a couple of setup airs here, land, come across the flat, gonna come up right here. We have a metal piece of pipe that's gonna be about 3 feet above the deck. It's gonna slide across this 8-foot gap into a 45-degree bank, and he's gonna be facing this loop.
It'll incorporate vert, street, and whatever category the loop falls into.
I've seen guys do loops before. Bob's ramp, though, is gonna have a hinge in it at the top, which means we open it up and there's a gap. He's gonna try to air across this loop upside down.
If you make a mistake, it's a long way down. As a parent, you worry about it.
It's up, and I gotta do it, and there's nothing else. I just have to do it.
Okay, now we're gonna talk about Bob. And I like to talk about Bob because he is original.
He's completely so creative and spontaneous, and you never know what he's gonna do. That's why I like him.
And he's a nice guy. Just to top it off. Just when you thought you couldn't get any more perfect.
And he's vegetarian.
And you love him for it.
In August of 2001, 24-year-old Brazilian skater Bob Burnquist took home the gold in the X Games, showing mainstream America that he was the dominant force in vert skateboarding. Bob grew up in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and began skating at age 11.
I'd say I had a tough upbringing in a sense. Skateboarding pretty much saved my life, I'd say. It gets pretty tough down there.
In 1994, Bob came to the United States on a skateboarding trip with some friends. He was in awe and disbelief at the unlimited amount of skatable terrain America had to offer. The popularity of the sport and the intensity of the skate community amazed Bob. It was nothing like Brazil. Bob called home to his mother in Brazil to let her know he wasn't coming home.
Your mom? I told my mom. I called her in like right before I was about to leave, and I said, "Mom, I'm not getting on the plane." She's like, "No, you gotta come back, and it's okay. You'll have another chance."
As soon as Bob hit the American streets, he was immediately noticed in the skate scene. Bob had a natural talent for skating switch dance and trying tricks nobody else would conceive. Bob's progression went at a fever-like pace. He was seen at every skate park across California. Because of his freakish talents, he quickly became skateboarding's new underground hero. Bob became a regular on the cover of every skateboarding magazine. In 1995, Bob won his first American contest, the Slam City Jam, a vert contest in Vancouver, Canada. He then went on a winning tear for the next 5 years, becoming known as the one to beat. Since then, Bob has won almost every award and contest possible, leaving a legacy of versatility and style in his wake.
I don't know, I think when Bob's on, he's untouchable, honestly.
The past year has been his biggest. Bob bought a new home in Vista, California, and became a father when his girlfriend, fellow professional skater Jen O'Brien, gave birth to their first child, daughter named Lotus.
Lotus was the pivotal moment of everything. I started being more focused and serious in what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to skate for a living, so I had to redirect. I started caring a lot more on the professional side, just getting things done.
Bob also recently opened a restaurant in Leucadia, California with his family. Bob hasn't forgotten his roots and is a role model for other Brazilian skaters. He has brought notoriety to his country and opened the gates for other gifted Brazilian skateboarders.
Yeah, I'm confident about the loop. You know, the whole line to the loop with the bar and then the loop and then maybe opening it up, and that's all experimental, and I don't even know how that's going to be, but I think it could work out. I've done all of them individually, so it should work. What's going on, everyone? Ready to go? Let's do this.